You know, I've realized that it's very, very funny that Microsoft pretty much radicalized an entire generation of computer nerds by using this stupid fucking Copilot thing. I'm I'm honestly baffled. And when I say radicalized, I really do mean radicalized. Like they fucking radicalize people. It's crazy out here. I've been watching a lot of videos about people that are trying out Linux for the first time. It's kind of cathartic because I was going through the same thing not so long ago, like I don't know, a month or two ago. But it's like it's super interesting to see like everyone's reasons for leaving. I've talked about this before, but my reason for leaving Windows and going to Linux is because I was not a fan of Microsoft trying to say that my system was too old to run a fucking computer, to run their dog shit operating system. I was appalled. I was fucking pissed. I was like, I have a Intel i7 47K, so it's old. It's like over 10 years old, but the computer runs, and this is Borderlands 3 Enhanced Edition. Not only can I play it like 60 FPS just fine, but I can also fucking record it. It's it's stupid to think that they think their operating system is so hot shit that it's so fucking heavy that I couldn't possibly understand how to play this fucking game without them. It's really insulting. What was also fucking insulting is when I tried to upgrade to okay, so to get around this fucking issue where I basically have no choice. Hold on. I forgot how tough this fight could be. I don't have the shields for it. Yeah. Oh, it's not that tough. Never mind. I take it back. It could have been worse. Where was the last one? There we go. Whenever I tried to get around the restriction that Microsoft put in, I was basically using this thing called a Windows Custom ROM, right? There are lots of these out there. Well, there weren't back then. And everyone that I was downloading was pretty much a fucking risk. It was like I was back in 2010, downloading torrents from shifty sites. That's how it fucking felt. But I ran total virus on this thing. It seemed fine. It was called Ghost Spectre. Ghost Spectre is the name of a virus. That's why I was so unsure about it. But yeah, this is a custom Windows ROM. It disabled a lot of shit in order to get to... Actually, no. They didn't have to disable a lot of shit. I disabled a lot of shit. I did that myself. Because there's a bunch of features in Windows, like Cortana and all this shit, that I really never use, and I never needed. And they were doing nothing but using up a lot of fucking RAM. I have like 12 gigabytes of RAM. One of my RAM sticks broke. So I'm down to 12 gigabytes. It broke in the stupidest way too. I was cleaning my fucking PC, and I was trying to put the RAM stick back in, but I didn't realize this motherboard was one of those motherboards where so you know how whenever the fuck you're taking a RAM stick out, you have to click down on both sides of the motherboard's RAM casing, like both tabs on the RAM stick. All right, I was trying to fucking do that, and one of them was not budging. Turns out that one's completely fucking immobile, and the one I actually had to move was like I don't know, dude. I don't know what happened. All right, but I got the RAM out, and then I tried to put it back in. The computer stopped booting, and the only solution I had to make it boot again was to take out the fucking RAM stick. So that's what I did. I took out one RAM stick, and now I'm with 12 gigabytes of RAM instead of 16, and oh, I'm so fucking happy. I'm so joyous. Now, is there a way I could have kept the last RAM stick? Maybe. Only God knows. Okay. I don't work IT. That's not my job. Yeah, I built the fucking computer, but you're going to ask me, yeah, what's wrong with the fucking BIOS XYZ something 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 something? Yeah, asking too much. I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Basically, it's super fucking cathartic to see how these guys live. Oh yeah, Ghost Spectre. That's what the fuck I was saying. Okay, yeah. So I started using Ghost Spectre. I started stripping out everything, and the main issue with Ghost Spectre is that whenever you have like certain features, like for example, let's say you want to open up a file in your browser, right? And that's better than what I got. I did not mean to sell that. There we go. Whenever you would for some reason in my installation, whenever the fuck I would like click the downloads button and then say show in folder, for example, it would never fucking show me in the folder. It would never bring me to the fucking folder. Instead, it would open to the default Explorer location. I'm like, it's just small annoyances like that that started to pile up. Started to really piss me off. I have key bindings set for my this keyboard I have is custom built, right? I built it with the QMK configurator, and I have certain keybinds like calculator or file explorer or email, and they're bound to Windows media keys, right? But whenever the fuck I use these things inside of Ghost Spectre, I would realize right there and then oh wait, I don't have that fucking program anymore. It doesn't know where to go, and so it just gives me a fucking error saying, yeah, I can't take it to the calculator, bro. You don't have a fucking calculator. I didn't realize I didn't have a calculator. And the issue is I uninstalled the Microsoft Store. So I can't just go and find a fucking calculator. Well, I could, but I couldn't bind it to what the fuck Windows wanted. And I assumed that merited messing around with registry keys. I can't say this. Registry key. Holy shit. Hold on. Registry keys. Oh my god, why did I struggle? Oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, dude, I was fucking, it was tough out here. I didn't have a fucking calculator. And like I said, like, oh, none of these things, like, by themselves are enough to, like, make me say, okay, I've tried my fucking best. I've had a good faith effort. I think I've had enough. None of these things were enough. It just so happened to be that all these things piled up all at once, and, yeah, I reached my limit. After a while of, like, all this frustration and struggling and panting and wooing and booing, I basically had no choice but to say, fuck it, bro. Um, I belong on Linux. It's over. But yeah, I've been watching, like, Copilot radicalize everyone. It's so fun. It's so fun to see. And other ways, it's kind of worrying, right? Because Linux is not. This is not the year of the Linux desktop. No year is the year of the Linux desktop. I've been keeping an eye on Linux for a long time. Okay, a very long time. But this is the first I've seen, like, mobilization from normies. And the biggest hurdle still seems to be Adobe. Despite Adobe completely fucking everyone sideways, just fucking us backwards and forwards. On all fours, Adobe's fucking us. And for some reason, it's not enough. Nope, I still need my Adobe Premiere. I still need my Photoshop. I can't do without it. All right, bro. I still need my Lightroom. Like, Adobe really has these guys in a fucking chokehold. It's over, brother. I wish it wasn't, but it is what it is. What a shame, what a shame. Go away, leave me alone. And the alternative that all the YouTubers seem to be going towards is DaVinci, Blackmagic, something. I am also a YouTuber. Not a professional YouTuber, but I'm a fucking YouTuber. I'm not using that shit. I don't know what that is. Alright, I popped in Caden, and there's a reason for that, actually. So you remember how I said that I lost my fucking RAM stick? Well, in under 16 gigabytes of RAM, you no longer really have the privilege of using Adobe Premiere and getting away with it scot-free. On top of that, I was on a fucking HDD back then. I was not in the best place, technologically speaking. I did not have an SSD on which to put all of my hopes and dreams. And by my hopes and dreams, I mean Adobe products. And they take up like 30 fucking seconds to start up. It was absurd. I had to wait like a minute every time I wanted to start up Premiere or something. It was so stupid. And I got fed up. And I said, okay, there has to be something else. Now, mind you, I have used GIMP because everyone says it's a Photoshop replacement. They lied. They lied to your fucking face about GIMP. GIMP is not a Photoshop replacement. GIMP is a waste of time is what the fuck GIMP is. Do not use GIMP. Waste of fucking time. I'm beyond surprised that anyone has the gall to say, oh yeah, bro, just use GIMP, bro. Like, I want to do violent things. I can't say that out loud. I'm not supposed to say that. I want to do violent things. It's true. I want to do very violent things to people who say GIMP. GIMP is so stupid. But that's what they suggest. And I hated it. I eventually found Krita. That was my Photoshop replacement, and I still use Krita to this day. For photo editing, it's not great because its its snapping tools aren't the fucking best, right? You know, on Photoshop, I can center a fucking image to the center of the page just by clicking and dragging it around a little bit, right? Like, Photoshop has some it has some like tooling in there that allows you to center images and like get them right proportionally, I mean. Like, how the fuck do I explain that better? I can't believe I'm out of fucking bullets. That's stupid. Where is it? Where's that last one? Is it gone? Okay, whatever. Money. Not bad. In terms of video, I started using... I didn't finish my thought about Krita. my finished thought about Krita is that it's not a perfect Photoshop replacement, and when it comes to image editing in particular and like graphic design, I would never fucking use that. Honestly, I would just pick up PenPot. PenPot is it's for graphic design in particular. I would use PenPot, or I would use Inkscape. Inkscape is for vector images. Krita cannot do vector images. But I'm an illustrator. I'm a fucking artist, you know? I'm a fucking whoop-de-doop fancy-wancy artist. So That stuff is outside my wheelhouse. Not really my thing. Sticky. Sticky. Ah, fuck! If I was more into like vector graphics or more into graphic design like that, I probably would need something better than Kryto. But it's doing just fine. I like Kryto a lot. Like other than the snapping thing, like getting exact pixel measurements because like you have everything lined up and snapping, this magnetizing and all this, the magic shit that Photoshop does. Other than that, yeah, praise. Perfect, actually. I think prefer it to Photoshop in every other way. It took some getting used to though, as all software does. In terms of video editing though, I'm not like these other YouTubers. I did not start using whatever the fuck, DaVinci. I did not start using that. I've been using Kdenlive. Like I said, everything requires like 13 trillion gigabytes of RAM to open up and then stay open. It starts lagging all this shit. It's like, oh god, I feel sick. Like I was off of Premiere as soon as fucking possible. That shit was atrocious. It was so annoying. But Kdenlive gave me this like, I don't know. It opens so fucking fast. And another thing I don't like is like I don't like to bloat my my stuff. You know. One thing that I've noticed in Photoshop, I don't know why nobody's willing to admit, but like we only use like 20 of the 300 buttons that are in Photoshop. I certainly only use like fucking 8 of them. So it's preposterous for me. It's absurd to me that like they're continuing to add buttons and all this complexity, all this random shit, and I kind of have to like deal with it like it's normal. Can we stop? Why do they do so much damage? Oh, they're a level higher. I was like, what the hell? Y'all are doing a lot. Like, we need to chill. Oh, there's another one. This nigga does way too much damage. Way too much damage. He's too fast. Too fast. Oh, God. Out of bullets. I'm sorry, not bullets. I'm out of goddamn motherfucking ammo. Brother, can you stop? Jesus. Nobody else is lunging that over and over and over again. Who made these enemies, bro? Like, who designed this? They should not only be vulnerable when they're opening their mouth. Why are they relentless? Anyways, Kden has like 12 buttons. It's bare bones as shit. And maybe that's because my editing style is literally just cut and move on. I'm not out here doing fucking star wipes and all this shit. Well, Kden does have star wipes. It does have those things. But I'm not out here doing that. I'm not that guy. The spread. Atrocious. That was embarrassing. Alright, buddy. Isn't there a badass around here or something? It's been years since I've played this fucking game. I haven't played basically since college, but I recall there being a badass you to fight in this area. It's the first badass you encounter in the game. Fuck off! Why did he jump like that after me, bro? Welp my ass, bro. Welp my ass. Look at that guy. I guess there is no badass. Yeah, there's like 12 fucking buttons on Kden, and it's like, it does everything I need to do. And it's fast. It's blazingly fast. I've seen some videos from Linux YouTubers where like, yeah, dude, Kden made me lose all my data. That's never happened to me. It works on my computer, so it must be fine. Or it must be flawless because it works on my computer. Why are they so fucking fast? I don't get it. Look how fast they move. Once again, who designed these enemies? They move as fast as a fucking Elder Skag. And I thought the entire point of the Elder is that it moves fast as shit. You know, everybody gets supersonic speed. Okay, fine, whatever. I don't know what the fuck is enhanced about this, but okay. I recall a lot of enemies being in this little cave here. I've died here. When I was young and when I was a little fucking jit and I didn't know any better, I died here. Where did... I lost... Okay. I thought I lost a bullet. I was like, why is there only one bullet in the chamber? That went through his body. Fuck off. Made it. We're alive. We're chilling. I don't know why the fuck I brought up Kden. I'm just yapping. Anyways, Kden's fucking great. But everyone's using DaVinci. And all these YouTubers are like, oh god, but DaVinci is so fucking difficult to install. Also, everyone's starting on Fedora. I've tried Fedora as well. Their packages are old as shit. Not as old as Debian, thank god, but like, they're it's not great. There's some finagling you gotta do. And everyone said Arch is an advanced distro and it'll break your computer all the time. And here I am. I have not had to reinstall Arch. I've had to reinstall Windows more than I've had to reinstall Arch. I don't know what... I think I'm just weird. I think I'm just a fucking weirdo, bro. I don't know. I don't know what's good. Can you stop? Jesus, can we stop? Why are they so fast? Okay, buddy. I'm killing this motherfucker. Look how fast he is. Look how fast he is. Does that make sense? They're faster than me. I run like I weigh fucking 500 pounds, bro. These motherfuckers run like they're Keemstar or something. I don't get it. Like, this shit's just a fucking game to them. What's good? The issue with DaVinci seems to be something, something, something. Do I have my next slot? No. I'll take that, though. Ooh, interesting. Did shotguns always have the ability to penetrate shields? I did not know that. More bullets in a clip. That's already better. Oh, that's already better. That's so much better. It's this weird paradoxical situation that the Linux community finds themselves in, where the only people who are like willing to like do any type of like documented work talking about Linux are content creators, right? Content creators that have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. But these same content creators, they have their workflows and they want to stick to their workflows, which is perfectly fucking logical. That makes perfect sense. And it's difficult. Content creation is one of the few things on Linux that is difficult. And they overemphasize, not overemphasize, but like that one pain point, it takes up like 12 minutes in a 15-minute video for these people. It certainly doesn't help Linux adoption. I kind of get the frustration. If I was like a ride or die Linux stan, I'd be kind of mad, I guess. Did I just sell the fucking thing? I think I just sold the fucking lightning gun. I need that. There it is. Yeah, give me that. Yeah, we'll keep that around. Oh, man. I keep wondering, like, how far Microsoft is willing to go, you know? And I'm continuously surprised, truly. Recently, they just blocked the ability for you to create a local account. Again. But this time, for real, you can't even use command prompt anymore. Like, it's really bad. Like, how can you be anything but baffled? Did I not kill Scar? Yeah, I did. I feel like... Okay, yeah. Forgot about that guy. Damn shame what happens to him. Now, people are... We've gotten to the point where the circumvention is to create that, It is to create that custom ROM and just pray. Right? Enterprise systems still have the ability to use local accounts. But, like... I don't understand, like, the game plan here. What's the logic? Like, what's the idea here? So, is Microsoft going after enterprise customers, or do they want, normal users? I don't know. Overcharge capacity. What does that mean? I don't know. Worst gun in the game. Fun to see it. Does it actually, like, go above its, maximum? No, it doesn't. There was a gun on the ground, but I didn't bother. If you couldn't tell, this is a mod, by the way. This is Character Overhaul 2.0. Because Borderlands 1 was kind of fucked. I acknowledge that. Ow. If the idea is to get in on Enterprise, then you have to understand Enterprise does not like change, right? I don't talk to many sysadmins, but of the ones I do talk to, they always talk about some old archaic bullshit system they've had to maintain for the past 12 years, and they've grown to love it, right? The way you've grown to love an abusive relationship, they've grown to love it. Ah, finally I can get reload speed. There we go. Nice work, Bloodwine. There's an invisible wall here, and I can't jump over it. I wonder if they patched through that. Hold on, let me see. Can I jump back? Hey, thank God. That's good. Oh. Oh, man. It didn't matter. It didn't make a difference. Okay, whatever. Yeah, they hate change, right? And so doing all this shit where you have to fucking lose your local account, like, it's less secure. I don't know. There's a bunch of issues that scream to me, this would not work in an enterprise environment. You know, the fucking Copilot AI, I don't know whose idea that was, but they're doubling down. They've tripled down, in fact. And they said, don't worry, guys, it's super secure, and this time we're going to encrypt it. Lucky you. You should be thankful. Be gracious. I was like, oh, wow, thanks, Microsoft, for encrypting something that probably should have been encrypted day one. Appreciate you. You guys are gods. I don't know. That's just weird. And if it's for users, then what exactly, what's the game plan to keep them on Windows? Because it seems like you're pushing users away, like normal, everyday, average users. And Linux has gotten to the point where, like, as long as you're not a power user, it is a no-brainer to switch over. And the only thing that's, like, stopping it is, like, not artificial scarcity, that's not the word, but the fact that most systems come with Windows installed and not Linux installed, I think that says something. And Framework, God, they could help a lot here. I don't know if they're distributing systems with Linux installed by default, but any big manufacturing movements that's not System 76, or if System 76 actually gets so fucking good that, like, it's a no-brainer to pick them as your next laptop choice. I don't know. Right now, the next big thing is ARM. It's super power efficient, and it's the M1 movement for Windows. Well, for everyone who's not fucking Mac, because M1 is a Mac thing. Like, M1 is... it's really good. I haven't used it for long. I used it on a friend's computer. It was good. It was fast. It's so lightweight. It's not a heavy laptop. It doesn't really run that hot either. Like, you can actually use it on your lap. Like, think about it. A laptop you can use on your lap. Incredible. Revolutionary. Didn't I get a backpack up right just now? March up? Oh no, it's okay. It's that slot. Gotcha. Alright, is that good? That's a lot of recoil, bro. Okay, I can pace the shots. Clip's massive. I can pace the shots. It's doable. I'll make it work. Alright, let's go find chat. Actually, no, I'll get the journals. I've also heard that Windows was thinking about putting Windows 12 on a subscription model. So Windows 12 will be a subscription-based operating system. And once again, what's the logic? What's the long-term game plan? Somewhere in the marketing department, somewhere in the depths, in the bowels of Microsoft, they said, you know what? I think these stupid motherfuckers will buy it. And you know what? I think so too. I think that your normal, average, everyday user is just going to see this as another cost on top of their Netflix, on top of everything else. And there's nothing anybody can do to stop them. What are you going to do? Bully your family members for using Windows? You fucking nerd. You're on Linux. Get a life. It's super disappointing. Sad as shit. Linux is still that fucking nerd shit because you have to use a command prompt. You have to. At some point, you have to use it. And every time, like, you bring that up to a fucking Linux fan, they're like, well, you just have to get used to it. That's not the solution. Oh, you got used to Windows? Yeah, but now I have to get used to something else. I hate that. I hate getting used to shit. I hate learning. People hate to learn. Learning's lame. That's always been the issue. You can't force people to be curious. You can't make the horse drink the water. You can lead it all you want, though. That's for sure. Once again, another badass. Okay, there's the badass. I was wondering where you were at. I don't know where you went just now. There's another one. If people weren't so fucking loose with their money... Actually, no, I don't want to say that. Because our economy kind of thrives on people being stupid with their fucking money, right? It's thriving on the fact that people are easy to separate from their wallets, right? We need idiots. We need people who are not frugal, right? It's important. It's super important. But at the same time, god damn it, because these people are willing to buy it, and everyone knows they're willing to buy it, that I end up getting caught in the crosshairs. And I hate when shit impacts me. Like, impact somebody else. Oh, that's serious. These motherfuckers are serious. He's trying to get me killed. What's good? What's up, bro? Why am I doing no damage? I thought I went through shields. They lied. Like, holy shit, I almost died again. I'm constantly on the brink of death. This is no good. They're charging me. Barely. Barely alive. There we go. Ah, for fuck's sake. This story has always been the most interesting to me in Borderlands. A scientist who was perfectly fucking sane, a little bit stuck up, gradually thrown into absolute insanity by Pandora and its surface. It's like there's something in the water or something in the air. Who knows? It'll drive someone crazy, even when they're most rational. It's shit like that makes me love Borderlands 1 in particular. Everyone's been saying that Borderlands has been like a super goofy franchise from the very start. That is not true. This franchise always had its serious parts, its goofy parts, but it has a character to it, you know? It hasn't been some whimsical shit show this entire time. That really started with Borderlands 2. And mainly because Handsome Jack was such a fucking hit with the fans. By complete accident, by the way. I don't think that guy was a hit on purpose. Otherwise, they would have been able to replicate it. And they've tried. God, they've tried. It also brings up interesting questions like, are they going insane because of the crystals? I don't know. I'm not fucking Borderlands lore channel. I do not know what's driving them crazy. There's something in the water. There's gotta be something around. Oh yeah, these guys are like above my level most of the time, right? Rather than killing them fair and square, just run them over with your car. Anyways, back to the fucking Windows thing. If they went to that subscription model, I don't know. Like, would people be willing to fuck off? What's the alternative? Pirate Windows? Are you going to pirate it? What happens when they crack down? Are you going to keep pirating? What happens when they make it illegal to pirate Windows? They've been kind of just holding off and letting you do whatever you want so far. But what happens when they really want your money? You know, I upgraded from Windows 7 all the way to 11. Well, 10. Legit. But, like, without paying a fucking cent. I think they let all of us do that, right? They really wanted you off of 7. Even though we all understood that 7 was the best fucking operating system in existence, they really didn't want you on it for that much longer. They wanted your data. They wanted you in the ecosystem. It's super important that you're in the fucking Windows ecosystem. They wanted you all in this. And so they would do shit like lock Forza behind Windows 10, even though it doesn't really need Windows 10 at all to run. They would lock it there. It's just, it's scummy practices, it's scummy behavior. I hate to fucking see it, but it worked. I wanted to play Forza, and so I did move on. Even though I stopped fucking being trackable by proxy by doing that. But like they've had grace because they wanted your data, they wanted you on, they wanted everything about you having to do with Windows. They wanted to control the market. They wanted their stupid little fucking operating system monopoly. They wanted this, and now that they fucking have it, now that they're bending you over and fucking you sideways, however the fuck they want, are you going to leave? Yeah, I don't know. I see a lot of tough talk, not a lot of tough action. I'm not saying take the fucking plunge head first. Like I said, I've made some mistakes migrating over to fucking Linux. Okay, I lost a lot of program settings. I didn't export my fucking RSS feeds, my custom keybinds for different programs like Blockbench and Blender and fucking Maya and my fucking work, my VS Code. None of those keybinds carried over. Um, so I had to reset them all from scratch. I had to build them all back up, and that was irritating. I've made mistakes. Okay, I don't recommend doing what I did, but like, are you going to let this happen? Are you going to get fucked like this? Are you okay with that? If you're saying, I assume you're okay with that. You're okay with paying that subscription that's coming up. You must be. And that's always like the most infuriating part. I guess. Well, it was the most infuriating part. I've since kind of moved on. It feels like growing up in a way, you know. It feels like maturing. Gradually, you grow to understand you can't save everyone. You'll never be able to save everyone. And so for shit like this, where Microsoft is progressively fucking you more and more, and it will get worse. They've proven that it will get worse. They've showed no type of faith or like goodwill. They haven't said anything to the contrary. They haven't shown anything to the contrary. Knowing that it will get worse, and that their stock price will keep going up, and that they will hold this monopoly even still, I can't help but feel a little bit serene, you know? Because it's none of my business anymore. I do not fucking care. For any game developer out there, if you're wondering, I don't think there is a single piece of software that I do not have access to on Linux. Like, even fucking Substance, if you still use that for some godforsaken reason, even that, I have access to. I don't use it. I use Material Maker. But if you wanted to use Substance, I'm not going to hold you. It's possible, right? They're holding this. There we go. But for everyone else, it really is just a personal choice. No, I'm not even going to go as far as to say that you're a fucking lesser person if you actually do it. If you don't jump. Gain HP. Do I need lifesteal? I don't fucking think so. I just need reload speed. And after I get to level 5 reload speed, I think I'm just going straight going into the revolvers or whatever. Any quests I need to do? Okay. A bit over leveled for this, but whatever. I think I'd like to think I'd kind of like enjoy it in a dark sense if Microsoft did actually add these subscriptions, make you pay $15 a month to use Windows, and then they had like a free tier or something where you had ads. Windows already has ads, don't get me wrong, but imagine companies paid Microsoft to put their ads in your start menu. Actually, they already do that too, don't they? You you can't win. You can't win. There's no winning. Oh shit. Yo, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I'm sorry that happened to you. Couldn't be me. It looks like it's still bugged. That was bugged in the original game too, I think. Same quest marker twice. I think they just placed down like a duplicate interaction object and whatever. That's probably not a code issue. Editor issue. Has to be. Anyways, I just wanted to yap about that for a bit. I'm fucking off again. To do whatever the fuck I want.